All right, Johns, welcome back for another episode of the World Cup of. This week I'm joined by not one, but two special guests. Well, one sort of special guest.
Yeah, one. I'm involved in this podcast.
Every
we always
other
go
week.
through this every week, but yeah, it's me again. And who's this guy? Do you want to introduce him or should we let him introduce himself?
He can introduce himself.
Why not?
My name is Sam Palmer. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Just a big fan of the show, big fan of you guys.
One love, respect.
Massively gay, but who cares?
Sam's a friend of ours, so he's a friend of yours.
Thank
you for coming on. Can you give us a little bit of backstory about who you are, what you're doing? And
Who I am? Well, I suppose you lot will know me. No one knew me before. Now I am husband of.
Yeah.
I used to be Sam Palmer, but then I married Bernie Eccleston's daughter from Formula One, Petra Eccleston, and went into a different world and live in LA and now became
You're a vlogger,
husband
aren't you?
of. Vlogger.
No, but it's like you.
I actually have got a day job. I'm a real estate agent.
Yeah.
fuck off.
Oh yeah, sorry. I just blatantly vlogging him off. Like it does nothing else.
Content creator.
He's a content creator.
How did you two meet?
We met, my best mate is Jay Rutland, who is married to her sister. So I say he's my brother-in-law, but he was my best mate before.
Yeah.
So, and then, honestly, Jay said, Petra's going for a divorce. She hasn't been with a fella for a while. Why don't you come and meet her? Like, come on. And what was weird is I
She couldn't
used
do
to...
any worse, could she, really?
No, she was at her lowest ebb.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
perfect.
really low mentally.
Vulnerable in that.
When I went, this is it. Perfect. Sociopath. Can get in there. G her up. She has said always that you've never ever been as nice as you was in that week that we
First week.
Yeah, I mean,
When
we
you
all do that,
impregnated
though,
me.
don't we? We all do that.
No, but yeah, we've been together 8 years now. So yes, great. We live in LA. We've just moved in from LA. Just going to Dubai now.
What, to move, yeah?
Yeah,
You've had enough of
we were
LA,
just
haven't
saying, yeah, sadly, LA's really taken a downturn.
Well, we had LA. We just did the World Cup of shitholes, and downtown LA qualified.
Well, unfortunately,
Like
I don't live in a downtown LA, and it is all a bit like that.
Oh,
now,
you don't? No?
No, not on Skid Row. I used to be when I met her.
No, but am I right in thinking downtown LA used to be quite a glamorous area, like literally around
Rodeo
the corner?
Drive.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No, downtown's always been a bit of a dump. Like downtown is it's fun.
Have you ever seen
Story about downtown quickly.
Go on.
I went into a football game down there. So bear in mind, I've lived in LA for 8 years, and you don't ever go down there, right?
Yeah.
It's just like kind of a no-go zone. Although there is some great restaurants and that down there, but you go down there for the Staples Center, the basketball or something. So we went to this football pitch. It's kind of like a brand new AstroTurf in the middle, and you can walk around the whole thing of it. So as we get there, we've gone over here, and actually the entrance was here, but we've walked around the whole lot. There was tents around this whole thing. Bearing in mind, it was about 8:30 in the morning because it wasn't open. There was human shit all over the sidewalk. Wow. Oh, I said sidewalk then.
Oh, pavement.
Pavement. Sorry, I was decompressing my children from this last night. So, like human shit everywhere. People was like screaming in the street. And then when they opened the gate, we went in there. There was a geezer. I can only say he was a gangbanger cleaning his car at 9 a.m.
Always
right?
makes me laugh. That made me laugh. You know when people say gangbanger, the first thought that goes through my head is just like gay
Chariots.
orgy.
Bukkake.
But it's like, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Right? He had tattooed face.
Yeah.
He had this music at like, when I say an obscene level, and it was right at the gate of the football. So he had to walk past this guy. He was smoking a big spliff. And then outside that, there was this building, and there was a load of hookers standing outside there. And I looked at it and I thought, what the hell? It was like, you know, like
Grand Theft Auto.
Welcome to Hell.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it was like that. And I was just thinking, what are we doing here? Like it's
Yeah.
and that was kind of realization that day, really.
Do you find that you're in a little bit of, because of who you're married to and what your life is now, do you find you're in a little bit of a bubble? Like you're not really in the real world? Like
100%.
But do you take it for granted, or do you...
I suppose we do. Like, do you know what? I'm gonna
No,
say
but
something.
You personally, and I don't mean like the family and that, but you personally, because obviously where you've come from, working class family, Essex, us.
Yeah,
Bassoon,
I
East
said
London.
the other day, I said something on Instagram, and I was wrong to say it actually, because I said, like, people are going mad about England at the minute, right? It's a big, big topic, right? And I actually said, I think central London is arguably the best it's ever looked. The pubs are amazing, food's amazing, so many places to go. Like, when I come back, I go, it is buzzing everywhere I go. I live in Chelsea, can't get in anywhere, right? And I go, this place ain't finished. Now, I live in the best place, right?
Yeah, no,
and
this
then
is
when
the
you
thing.
come out, then I go, Right, okay.
No,
And it's true, because I
boys,
went in a pub yesterday,
anything-
it come to a fortune. I've got to be honest with you.
For pub
I was
food.
thinking it was a pub.
Yeah.
It was so expensive, and then I thought, you don't live in the real world. You know, like that. And I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, as
But
my
you-
life
What
is
was it? What,
different.
you had a roast?
We had some steaks, and like the food was one of the best meals I've had in a long time.
Right, yeah.
I'll tell you whose pub it was. Frank Lampard's pub.
yeah.
Pigs here in Chelsea. If
Pig.
anyone wants to go
Pigs
there,
here, yeah.
make sure you got a few quid, but go there.
The Chelsea
But
pig, isn't it?
The
Chelsea-
I think, Chelsea Pig. That's it.
Yeah,
It was
that's
called
it.
the Pigs here, I think. But it's like when I say, I think it's one of the best restaurants I've been in.
Really, yeah.
But like, you come out and you went, it was fantastic. But
Yeah.
Being it so close to Christmas and all that, and you've only been back a couple of weeks. Can you just go, Frank? We're here. There's 9 of us. Can you fit us in?
So I met Frank recently, and he was really, really good. He was lovely, actually. But it was funny. So I called him up. I was over the road, and they said no space in it. But I was with Joe Cole, Wayne Bridge, and Colton Cole, right? 3 Chelsea legends in the area.
dropping there, isn't it?
Name dropping.
Keep
Boom,
us-
boom, 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 boom. Right? We was over the road. They said, oh, you can set up the bar, but you can't sit in. We walk in, and they went, oh, here's the table. And I went,
Yeah.
no good being with Sam Palmer. You got me with Joe Cole.
Yeah.
The geezer made a table straight away.
In
So
that-
the
in that-
answer
in that
was
place?
Yeah.
they done it because obviously they know they're Frank's mates.
Frank
but
people, yeah.
so be
So-
with Joe Cole. If you're in Chelsea, go with Joe Cole.
Moving to Dubai, is that on the cards soon, or is it all set? Have you got a place out there?
Wasn't a place I loved, I've got to be honest with you.
No.
Like, for a long time, I always thought there's no way I'm going to live here. But we've been going there. And again, we're lucky, right? That's where I look at myself and go, we can move like that very quickly. Other people can't. I was speaking to a mate the other day, and he's go, oh, but me job, the family aspect. Now, I've lived away 15 years, so we haven't got that grandparents and things like that around us all the time. But yes, it's expensive to be there, without a doubt. But that safety for the kids
Also,
is
it's
the number
expensive
one.
here.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
expensive here. Like they'll say beer. All right, listen, you can get beer anywhere in the world. Alcohol, let's say, it comes at a price over there. But yeah, you buy a pint in a pub, it's £8 for a pint.
I was just about to say, it was £8 the other day.
£8 for a pint.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Does when you're moving, does old Bernie have to sign it off or what?
No. But he's very happy.
Yeah.
He's never been a big
You and
fan
Jay
of the
have a bit of
States.
banter with him.
I had a day with him the other day. It was really,
Yeah.
really cool. In
Winter
Brazil,
Wonderland?
actually.
Oh, yeah, fuck
In
me, Winter
Brazil.
Wonderland.
He was there while I was there for the Oasis, and he's got a farm there, so he was there. I spent the whole day just me and him. It was really nice.
Do you ever tap him on the head?
No, I would never think of doing that. It'd actually kill me.
Right, World Cup time. We're calling it modern football is rubbish. Group A, Cabs, do you want to read them out?
The American involvement, fake ultra culture,
Yeah.
FIFA, and the Ballers League, innit?
You seen any of that, Sam?
Seen some of it.
I see the clips on Instagram. I've got to say, my mate goes with his boy, and he absolutely loves it because he actually said, "Do you want to come?"
How old's his boy?
10,
Well, he's going to love it, isn't he?
like
Yeah,
that
it's
sort of
YouTube.
because it's YouTube.
Yeah.
But if someone
Clever
said...
what they've done.
It's clever what they've done, but I
Bring
mean...
back the Masters, though.
Masters,
That was
mate.
great, wasn't it?
I would watch that ahead of watching football. If they put together a
I would
class...
now as well.
Yeah, do you know what?
Imagine
I
seeing
fucking would.
Eden Hazard now, because back in when we was kids,
Yeah.
you used to see it was like
It was like
Perry
Neville
Groves.
Southall.
Yeah,
Like-
Neville Southall. Steve Ogrizovic.
Have you seen that team, Withenshaw Vets? What they're doing?
No.
So they're Withenshaw Vets. They've got they've got about 6 ex-pros playing for.
No.
Oh, is this with
Pape
Pape
Cisse?
Cisse?
Yeah, that team.
If
Yeah.
he said no.
And they went out and but did you see the little clips of Pape Cisse taking a corner? One of them he's put a corner in the side netting. I think he missed a penalty, like really horribly struck through the ball, like kind of scuffed it wide.
But scored 2 fucking goals of the season at Chelsea, though, so it don't really
Do you know
matter, does
what? I've always found that Chelsea goal. Fuck, I can see he's swung a leg at that. He's given it the full African. Fuck knows where this is going, and because there's no way you try and do that. There's no putting it in that top corner with the outside of your right foot from
there.
Was it a cross?
I reckon when they win
as his foot's come through the ball, he's put a bit of that on it, and it's just faded and ended up.
I don't know if they were winning, and
I
it's
think
one of
that
them
one
like,
goal of
I'm
the
at
season.
Stamford Bridge, I'm just going to boot this out onto King's Road. It's Sam Palmer on the fucking nut.
He's had a go, but I mean, he's had a shot, but I just think from that angle that far out, I just think you're trying to just get the elevation right, and if it goes either side of the
Masters League. How's
keeper,
no one bought that back?
Masters should be. But well,
It was brilliant, wasn't it? It was on Sky
Excellent.
Sports as well, wasn't it?
but there is other versions of that Ballers League. I think Gerard Piqué's got. Is it Piqué or the other one? one of those Spanish defenders brought out this like turbo football or whatever it's
Yeah.
called, and it's a similar concept, but they've got weird things like every minute a player goes off, or someone has to play on one leg, or you score
Like
two.
super minute, like a goal is worth 2
Yeah,
and all
like
that stuff.
superstar soccer kind of. But
That's what you could do. But bowl
Masters.
your money into fucking Masters football and do it
Yeah.
out in Dubai.
no,
you go.
I'll tell you what. Have you ever played foot
Yeah, we're in.
golf? Sam, you ever played foot golf?
I had one go once.
Oh,
We got to do-
fucking
that's one of
didn't
the
like it,
alpha
did you?
games.
I could tell.
That's one of the
Well,
alpha
listen,
games we're doing.
secret passion of mine. Yeah, I'll just come out. Sport of Kings. You know, I know.
This cunt reckons he is like, hand-eye coordination. He's the he's best at cricket, darts, fucking golf, football, everything.
No, I don't.
Athletic.
No,
You
I
do.
don't. I know. I think I'm better than you at all them things, but I don't think I'm the best at it. I just think I'm on a quest for sporting excellence. I want to. I've told you before. I want to make a 147 or go to sub 9 second 100 meters, even if it's down that cheese hill. Chasing that fucking thing. But I will go sub 9 seconds over 100
The
meters.
flying goth.
Yeah, I know. I did
Is it the
fast.
flying
Yeah.
golf?
Him, yeah, that
he's
guy.
brilliant.
I mean, how fast was he travelling? That's got to be a land speed record, surely. It must be though. Like, at what point are you just falling? Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
No,
mate.
it's a talent. Isn't it?
No,
You
but
practice.
so technically, he's running, right?
Imagine the panic mid-air. As soon as you hit that bump and then you're mid-air and you're like, fuck.
Do you know what? It's strange that because I don't think I've ever flown through the air like that, but somehow I can feel what he's going through. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if it's I've had dreams or whatever. A bit like flying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do you ever have that dream where I used to have it all the time, where you're running and you bounce a bit more and you're kind of swimming in the air?
I haven't had that
Fuck
dream.
off! Don't. I'll leave off.
I've just got a jetpack, so I just fly around.
Would you-
Or
yeah.
I fly
Private
around
jet.
Chelsea.
Yeah,
Flew
private
here
jet.
today on it, actually.
They're not far away, them jetpack things. But do you know what? We've reached a point now where you actually, and it's only in the last few months. I used to be able to tell what was AI, and now I really have to go to the
You have to
comments.
look at
Oh,
shit.
And I have to
AI,
trust someone else's. Like, it's getting that good, and that is so dangerous.
Do you know what I
Just-
hate right now on Instagram? Hate it.
Go on.
This AI of like two famous people like standing with like money or something like that. Like, I saw Tony Montana and El Chapo yesterday.
Right.
Donald Trump in an airport in a Chrome Arts hoodie with a big.
Do you know what?
Who wants to see that? Who cares?
I
Boring.
literally shared one yesterday of Ancelotti on the beach with a cigar with fucking Ronaldinho on the podcast page as well. So he's just slandering. But you know what? I'm anti-AI. He loves it. He's not as anti as he should be. 'cause
Oh, I
it's
hate
fucking
it. It's
dangerous, mate. Slop. Just pure slop.
Rubbish.
Right. American, we're getting nowhere, aren't we? So the fake, we talked about Ballers League. Fake ultras. What I mean by that is basically those Palace ones. And we've got a football culture in this country, so there's no real need to adopt this kind of Eastern European ballied up,
Poznan.
banging
No.
drums shit, unless you can't really. Basically, what I'm saying is a lot of them are just
If you're
fucking
willing to
dweebs
walk out-
hiding behind that because they haven't got all the gear.
If you're
to roll
willing-
with the proper hooligans.
If you're willing to walk out of Holmesdale Road and start fucking bashing the fuck out of people, when really, in all honesty, the balaclava's going to come off. They're going to go home to fucking Call of Duty or whatever.
If you're one of them
Arsenal have
really
one of
hard-
them tifos now, don't
Yeah,
they?
tifos.
Oh, I hate that. Honestly,
The club make them, right? We're all aware of that. No one's sitting at home stitching it together like they do in. You know,
Look, I just went to Boca Juniors,
Right.
right? And it's real, right?
Amazing.
They put all the ribbons down, and you're like, this is insane. There's one bit that's a balcony. There's one little bit. It's only one little bit. It's almost like a block of flats.
yeah, it looks like flats. It's dead
it
flat.
shakes the stadium.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's real, right? You can't. And then what they do is they pass the drums down from the back. So the whole fans pass all the drums down.
So
then
this
all the
weren't for a
banners
race,
come
this
out.
was for a game.
And then it bam, 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 like that. But it feels like there's 20,000 in the top tier when there should only be 3,000.
Yeah.
And if you are not lucky, someone's going over the front. And that's real.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't recreate that.
Over here, everything's so PC. It has to be signed off by the clubs. All this has to be done
Yeah.
proper.
Safety.
You couldn't get fans at the fucking Emirates or your shithole stadium there in Tottenham to make their own stuff and put it over the crowd. They won't have it. Like throwing fucking all the ribbons and all that. The clubs wouldn't have it here.
No, because
They
you've got to
wouldn't have
clean it all up. All the toilet paper they
Oh,
throw
wouldn't have-
everywhere. And
They wouldn't have it. So there's, I don't know. It's fucking
It
annoying.
doesn't. I just look at it and I just think, I know what you're doing. It's cosplay.
That is exactly what it
It's
is.
exactly that. It's cosplay. So get on with it. You don't offend me that much. You don't offend me as much as fucking FIFA. So they're going straight through. They win the group.
FIFA win the group.
Corrupt
We
as
can
fuck.
talk about them in the next round. American involvement?
Yeah, that can go through with it.
He's
Fight and
said a
win.
few
You ever
American-
seen that?
Oh.
Right, we'll come back to that in the
Mate.
second round.
Oh,
So American involvement is second. FIFA is winning the group.
That's it. Group B, cutting socks, female pundits. Boo. No contact. Basically, no contact football, like yellow cards for anything, and then VAR, which is. I mean, that's gone into this World Cup as a heavy favourite. I think that just wins the group immediately, yeah?
Do you know what, though? Just quickly, I think our age range, I don't think we've ever been caught out for cutting our socks. That fucking grinds
this
my
cutting
gears.
socks
Yeah,
is insane. Do you know what I hate?
scamming it.
Hate.
I've never fucked with my socks in any way. I've never had them above the knee.
No,
I've had them-
I wasn't above the knee, man.
What about below the knee?
I had
I
them
think
wrapped
I
I
had
was
around
them.
my-
always,
I
I
had
was
them wrapped
always
around.
an above the knee, man.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, always.
Oh, really?
Weirdly, and I used to tape it on the knee, really, which is actually
And then
when you
fold
think
it
of it.
over?
No, just kept. Do you know what
That's
it
why you
was?
got no cartilage.
What?
Do you know what it was?
Henri
No,
influence.
it was actually because I hated cutting my knees.
Did Di Canio wear them up?
No. But West Ham,
No.
so old socks. I still remember 95, 96 at West Ham, they had these, it was our centenary year. It was the silk shirt with the big collar with the big, with bubbles all over it. It was honestly like silk.
Yeah.
And they had these socks that I reckon they were the heaviest sock known to man.
Thick fuckers.
Thick. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thick, claret and blue rings. And when they got wet, they just went, boom.
Down to your ankle.
But they were like sort of sagged over the boot. They were the worst socks ever. So I can understand maybe cutting them, changing them a little bit, but they were massive. They were all baggy.
I think it
What
was.
was the
all,
make? Pony or
Pony.
There you go.
It's in the
Pony
name, isn't it?
socks,
I
right.
think it's all for a thing of these fancy Dan pink boot wearing cunts that like to wear
Why are all the
different
boots pink?
different
now?
coloured
They
socks.
used to be different colours. Sorry, I noticed this the other day, and I was like, but they're all pink. Like they're not yellow, blue, green, white like they used to be.
Pink.
The majority of them are pink. What is that? I don't know. I mean, I've got no problem with the
n'aime
colour
pas.
pink. but
Gender neutral.
It's just odd, isn't it? It's
Pink
just
is
strange that you've either got pink or black boots. And
Yeah, I just think like the fancy Dans, like your right wingers and the flamboyant lot, like to cut their socks, wear different coloured socks around the ankle, and then tape that together. So
This
now,
is what I was going to say, that bit, right?
Yeah.
So I played for a Sunday league team not long ago. Virtue, their name is, right? And in the kit bag, they had the no-foot socks in there where they'd cut
Yeah,
the
they're made,
socks
didn't
off. And we'd cut the end off, and I thought, a Sunday league side of 40-year-old men. Straight away, when I put them on, I thought, don't fancy this team
don't
now.
feel right. Yeah.
Bit woke.
I think
Sorry, Virtue.
Yeah.
all this that goes on under the knee these days, players are wearing tiny little take the piss shin pads. Yeah,
The shin pad.
But that's-
This thing is that.
Yeah, isn't it?
but that's as a result of it being no contact football because you don't need a fucking shin pad.
Do you know
anymore.
what they
It's
are,
not-
them
actually.
shin pads? Listerine, you know them
Yeah,
strips
that's what they look
you
like.
put on your
That's
thing?
like dental floss.
It's that, isn't it?
Yeah,
is,
that's as big as they are for sure. And so it's like you just don't need them because of these fucking little rule changes every year you end up with a no contact sport. Do you remember the fucking shin pads we had? Those like cricket pads. They had
With the-
massive
Yeah.
ankle bits.
Ankle bit that you put on.
Huge bits with them things you used to have to take out when you watched like bones all round your legs.
Cricket pads, weren't
You
they?
were carrying like literally like
I had
cricket
them
pads.
as a kid, but they were like Puma King ones. But even when we play on a Wednesday, I still wear ankle protectors. That's psychological because I broke my ankle.
Yeah.
So I have a little bit of protection around my ankles, just the ankle
Which is
bits.
fair enough, really, isn't it?
But when I was playing on a Saturday or a Sunday, I would always tuck my socks in my shin pads.
Yeah.
So lower.
Oh,
I think mine was, I
didn't
cut
want
my...
I didn't want my socks up here. I had one of them down my leg.
yeah. If you're at home, do you ever tuck your tracksuit bottoms into your socks?
No.
No.
Me neither. Who does that? Fucking some right weirdos out there.
Well, when you go on a bike,
No,
do
but
one.
no,
You know,
yeah.
like we had one on the old
You know what it
chain.
is?
Oh, fucking Jeremy Vine.
No, I'm a warmth guy. Do you know, like, I'm a warmth guy. Like, I like being warm. Like, if I'm cold,
Cozy.
you'll fucking hear about it. You know, like, as we know, I always ask you to put the heating on, don't I?
Them socks, though.
But,
No,
yeah.
there's no need for that. That doesn't belong in the modern game.
Female pundits, shouldn't they cut their socks?
Listen, female pundits are going through with, I don't know, actually, because
There's so many here. VAR, I think, has ruined football.
VAR has ruined football.
We
But,
had
but,
this
so,
But yeah, it was our fault because we used to moan about the referees so much.
Listen.
Really, it was our own fault why we've got VAR.
yeah.
We used to go on. Do you remember when
But it's still
refs
not
used to
work-
get death threats?
But listen, every other sport, every other sport across the fucking planet has all like video technology of some sort.
But they all have
it
breaks.
works.
Yeah, but they all have breaks between balls, between plays.
That's why here we should the clock should stop when the ball gets out of play.
But be careful what you wish for, though, because what you end up with is countdown ball. 10, 9, and then it gets really
American involvement.
A lot of these are blended. Fight and win. Yeah, end up that cunt behind the goal. Fight.
I think VAR has ruined football for me.
VAR wins the group. That has ruined football because it's well, we'll talk about that again. I mean,
yellows for like diving and shit.
yeah,
or like,
that has also ruined football because look at him the other day. I said this.
Who him?
West Ham player. Gets a yellow card, which he should never have got, was never, ever, ever a yellow. So then he gets a second yellow for complaining about the yellow card he shouldn't have got.
But do you know what the most worst thing about the whole thing was the statement he put out after.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Poor me. Still on 80 grand a week, John.
More than that.
Yeah.
Poor me.
How much is he on, you know?
He's on, I think he'd be one of our highest earners. He'd be over 100.
More than Bowen?
No, Bowen's top earner.
Bowen's king, isn't he?
Yeah. King Bowen.
He'll leave soon.
Female pundits, right? An ex-female pro being a pundit on the men's game is about the same as me being a pundit on a maternity ward because I've had massive shits for 20 years. And I can't put it any better than that. It really is. So they're going through, and unfortunately, we're sending home the cutting of the socks and the fucking no contact football. But talk about them
I think the female pundits got to go home.
Yeah, fuck them.
I think it's been done to death.
They're not even worth talking about.
No, we're giving airtime.
Fucking Enya Luco.
I didn't name her. I didn't say her name. I didn't say shit.
I reckon she's decent.
VAR won the group, and all these shit new rules that results in yellow cards for everything and it being no contact sport come second. Strong group. Group C consists of handball rules. For example, Liverpool won their most recent Champions League with a fucking shoulder ball. That whole season that went with it, which was nuts. New stadiums, for example, that one, and the Tottenham one being the one I was actually thinking of, like multi-purpose event arenas that double up as football stadiums. Yep. Anyway, the Conference League, the actual VARs they call the Conference League, that sub-zero Thursday night football. You can argue your own.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Champions of Europe.
And XG, which doesn't really bother me. In fact, I do look at it because it gives you a decent indication of who's on top.
I think XG is like a modern day add-on to betting, helping you bet.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think somewhere.
Put in there as a little carrot, like a little.
Like you lay your bet and then you're like, oh, what's the XG on it? Oh, actually, nah.
And I think we only actually really moan about it because pundits have moaned about it a little bit, and we probably wouldn't even think of it because it's not. No, it's not that offensive.
But it only just about qualifies.
But it's also that I'm a can.
Oh, fuck me, yeah. Well,
CDM.
This kind of terminology.
Oh. Sorry? What's a cam?
Yeah. I'm playing cam.
Fuck off.
You are not even playing.
on Pro Evo. No.
Where'd you play, mate? I'm playing cam.
CDM.
No, you ain't. I'm taking your fucking boots off you.
New stadium. I'm going to say this about new stadiums because
you can't like it.
No. At one point, right, the Emirates, right? Yeah. We all went in there and went, wow, it's so nice. Like you got this
at its time, yeah.
Right. Then Spurs Stadium's known as probably the best stadium in the world, or definitely in England, right? So we've all gone like that. Oh, and then Everton. What we never saw coming was actually
Beyonce on a Thursday night.
Yeah, teams like West Ham, Everton, Newcastle, City, to example.
Sunday.
We all had 40,000 core fans. When we've gone to 60, right? What we've not realised is now we've got 20,000
diluted your fan base. Yeah.
We think we're 65,000 at London Stadium every week now, right? Which there is. But it's all died down and it's all become corporate. And Roy Keane, he's never wrong, that man, said it years ago with the Prawn Sandwich Brigade in the 90s, right? And he was actually right.
Yeah.
Because and I go over in the hospitality and things like that because I think, oh, it's nice. But actually, now I hate it. I actually hate going to football grounds. I went to Chelsea the other night and I've got to say, old ground, even though it's been added to or whatever, so good. Little curve. The toilet was tiny in there.
It's not symmetrical.
Have you been to Palace?
Ah, great ground.
Mate, you fucking...
And it's horrible.
Being curvy, you struggle getting through the turnstile.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not curvy.
I went to Fulham the other night. I went to Fulham City the other night. And you go, this is cool.
No, listen,
Yeah.
And it's such a shame we've lost that.
Those
We've-
original stadiums, the
That's the-
stadiums that came up on that fucking spinning block when you was playing FIFA when you was
Yeah.
12 years
Yeah.
old, they should have been like heritage
sites.
protected or whatever. And each club
Like
should.
your grade
That's
listed.
your fucking stadium. Deal with it. Like build it if you want. Build it up. Do what you can. But that's your stadium.
Yeah.
To a degree, you can move a little bit. Maybe if one corner of the grass is still in. I don't know.
But do you
But
know what?
what I don't want to see is any symmetrical stadiums.
yeah, it is.
Like, where's your fucking away end? All you are is a bowl.
But
You're a bowl.
Also, what you have, you got the infiltration of these owners that they're not in it for the fans. I don't care who the fuck owns
No, it's
you.
profit.
It's that.
We'll get to
America.
So, yeah, the infiltration of American involvement into this game,
Yeah.
and it's like the bowling Highbury. It's all because, but yet again, all the councils they all don't want the addition, and now it's just turned into fucking just a money making.
100%. And I was actually one of the very few West Ham fans that was quite happy to go. Only because I thought we'd get bought. Is actually, I thought, with a big stadium, someone's going to come in, it's council owned or Olympic owned, and I thought, that's going to go skin. It's the Millennium
Qataris are
Dome,
gonna own
without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's going to go skin because no one goes to athletics. So someone's going to come in, buy it, regenerate it, we'll be great, things like that. I actually realised how wrong I actually was
Yeah.
because we actually, when people said we sold our soul, and as I say, when I go over there, I go, it's nice. You get off the trainer because getting to Upton Park was awful, right? It's horrible.
You went to the last
facilities.
game at Upton Park.
I didn't actually. I was in Australia, but it
You
was.
missed the great big cockney off.
Yeah.
The ultimate fucking bubbly
Knees up.
knees up. It's like, oh, my granddad. Ah.
I had my pearly king and queen's outfit on in
Yeah,
Australia.
you did it remotely. Yeah. It just went really cockney for
Just
the
had
day.
eels all over me. They weren't even jelly.
Prime best,
Just load of electric eels.
Right, Conference League. What'd you make of that? Listen, to be honest, I was right. I support Manchester United. Yeah, I was raised on fucking ribeye steak. I'm not having this Thursday night Rubin Kazan and 4 o'clock kickoff in the arse end of fucking Macedonia. No. What gives West Ham a day out? You won a trophy, well, day out, a whole season out.
Yeah.
You won a trophy out of it, but really, deep down, really, what is it?
You went to every away game.
It's-
as well,
I went
didn't
to.
you?
I've
It's-
got to be honest with you.
What was that
That's
like?
bit I'll take from it, right? That was like old football again.
Yeah.
It was all the old West Ham people. So West Ham away, for example, is still very similar where
But
you know most people
You're
there.
old school.
Yeah, they're all there, right? And we went to all different places, Prague, like all different shitholes across Europe.
It wasn't even necessarily for the football,
Alkmaar
was
and
it? Yeah.
no, it was a big piss up, and
Think
he was in
about
there.
it.
It was brilliant.
Yeah,
That-
you're right.
honestly, brilliant. I can't select Conference League
No,
off
you're
because
right.
of that.
I'll tell you
it
what,
was a load of
I've-
old heads
I've-
getting together and having a
Also,
time of our
you was
lives
on
again.
You was on the pitch, weren't you? After you
In Prague, yeah, on the
kissing-
pitch,
kissing our best
kissing
player,
everyone.
kissing our best player
Yeah.
now.
I've come into that
It
like
is.
with a right plastic head on there just because I just can't stand sitting at home watching
Also,
the
do you know
telly.
you
I'm
just
like,
said something a minute ago that really,
Go on.
really pissed me off.
Cool, yeah, go on.
Man United fan,
Yeah, well,
Londoner.
It happens.
Nah,
Look,
like, honestly, I've done this on Instagram yesterday.
I've had to explain this before. I wasn't given a team.
I nearly just walked out.
But if you're not
I
given
just nearly, I actually was thinking, I can't respect your opinion on anything anymore.
But if you're not given a team, who are you going to copy? Your nearest person,
Was
right?
you, was it,
your nearest.
no, but I know now that you haven't.
No, but that was my cousin. He
I was
supported Man
expecting you to say
United.
Charlton, right? I thought you was a Charlton fan.
Red Army! Right?
Can't
with that.
believe.
Well, then,
I
if he
didn't
gets
know
nicked,
you were Man
you're gonna
United.
have to take his place on
Yeah,
it.
you might have to.
No, well, he's going to have to leave now anyway because he can't do a football podcast with. You
It is
can't
what it
trust
is.
anyone.
It is what it is.
Can't trust them. Simple as that. I've
Oh,
lost
that's
all
the-
trust
that's-
for you now.
That's the same thing.
You
with
knew
Liverpool.
that. You knew that this morning. So it's like should have spoken.
He was
to
waiting
me.
for his
You
coffee.
should have rung me this morning and told me. We could have had it out, not on camera. But
Can't trust you now.
All right, well, I'll put
Now, let's have a
Conference League
fight
through
now.
there.
On the,
I'll put your muggy vase through. Florence. No, to be fair, like was it Fiorentina in the final?
Fiorentina.
It's not that poxy then, is it?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not
it
Batistuta,
ends up
is it?
okay. It ends up
It was good. Like the
yeah.
It's
it
a
was
European night out. It's a night out. It's a cup final.
for teams that are never going to win nothing.
Yeah.
All right,
Actually,
so
it was great.
that can go home because it turns out that people actually fucking like it.
I think new stadiums there. I hate.
them.
I
I hate
actually
them.
think because I actually do think it's part of the downfall of the modern game.
spaceships.
Yeah.
Have you
Because
seen
like
this?
what you said the other day, it's like you go, oh, that Tottenham Stadium. Yeah,
We say it's the best,
right,
actually.
But you'll get some geezer, like you think was a geezer, will go, oh, yeah, I went to the fucking Beyonce concert with my missus the other night. What? You're talking about the fucking night that Spurs won whatever game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're talking about fucking...
New Wembley. How did they ever bring them Twin Towers down?
it's
like
scum.
Wembley, you
It's
walk
scum.
in, you go, oh, wow, this is
It's
cool.
scum,
But
mate.
it's soulless. They're soulless. They've got no character.
It costs so much to rebuild it. If it costs 800 million, I think it was 800 million
At the time, which is
towards
about like
that.
2 billion now or something, yeah.
If it costs that much, then fucking spend another 50 billion and or whatever it was, whatever I said. Yeah.
But you're told so much about like these grade 2, grade
Agreed.
1 listed buildings. Like you can't do this. So
Yeah.
like where you live out in Chelsea,
Yeah.
On the fascia, you fuckers, you can't do anything. You maintain it, but you can't change anything inside.
And that's what makes England great, actually. But we haven't done it. We didn't do it with our football, which was
with our
mad.
football stadiums.
That is mad.
Yeah, well, it was
Because really, they're
one
like
by
churches,
one,
really, in England.
One by one, they get replaced by fucking spaceships that are
Flats.
used for Beyonce on Thursday, NFL on the Friday,
The Asda Arena and whatever it's
Well,
called.
Some
monster
fucking-
trucks,
Yeah.
and then they've got a brick.
Some fucking cunt flying in on his helicopter from Dubai going to a concert.
What,
Out on the pitch, it'll be him, wouldn't it?
Oh, well, I
fucking
don't know.
family
do
of
you
9.
cut about in a helicopter? Do you trust
Not
helicopters?
lately. I don't trust them.
I've not met
Me and you, not ever. No,
I've
not
never
lately.
been in one.
Not lately.
I don't know if I've even
No, I
worn
don't
them,
like
to be honest.
helicopters.
Right, who goes
What do you
first?
reckon there? Handball rule?
Handball
no
rule.
one knows what that is anymore.
Well, there you go. So that goes through.
So
Because I
new
miss,
stadiums and handball rule goes for who wins the group though?
I think handball rule because like I miss ball to hand. I miss it like I was in love with it. I dearly miss it.
Handball rule
Ball
wins.
to hand was a great
I agree
thing.
with that.
New
Yeah.
stadium second. Group D, Leah.
Group D, Lionesses themselves. Citizenship rules, meaning, the Boateng brothers, basically. There's one who plays for fucking
Ghana.
Ghana and one who plays for Germany. Like, that has to change.
Yeah.
12-month season. Now, what I mean by that is 12-month season, and then the last one is content creators. Hate that phrase. Oh, fucking hell.
Content creator.
Have you ever called yourself a content creator?
Never. When people try to say to me, "Oh, you're an influencer," no chance. I'm not having it.
No,
An
but
opinion maker.
the definition of influencer should be someone who has a positive, like those people who
Yeah,
use their
positive.
pages to like. There's
For
one
good.
girl, there's one girl. She's in Liverpool now. You can tell she doesn't live no glamorous lifestyle, but she's constantly raising money for a woman who's got no cooker or a kid who's got no fucking
Leg.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like she's constantly trying to get money for other people's good causes, and I just think that's a proper influencer.
Yeah.
Raising money for shit. I used to do it all the time. I used to raise money for loads of shit, but that was because I was earning good money as well.
You are quite a charitable.
Now I'm
person,
like,
aren't
I
you?
need.
It never gets there, does it? Does it ever get there?
I'd rather give it to
How much gets raised for charity every year?
No,
do, you see anything good
No,
happening?
let me tell you. To be a
the
registered charity, do you know how much of your profit you have to give to the good cause?
5%,
Have a guess.
isn't it?
5%.
That's not on.
5%. So you can just having a charity is a fucking earner. It's 95% profit.
Just open a business.
Really?
Do you know, I've been killed on my Instagram, but because everyone messages me, could you put up this GoFundMe or something like that, right?
Mad, isn't it?
And I used to do it.
Yeah, I always
And
do.
you know
doesn't-
what?
he
I
doesn't
actually
stop.
quite like doing it as
Yeah,
well,
yeah, I
right?
do, yeah.
Especially if it's a West Ham fan or someone from the area that they know or something like that. I'm gladly do it. And then you get, well, why ain't you paying for it all? You're
Yeah,
like,
all right,
mate,
yeah,
I get
yeah.
it
Because
with
it ain't
these-
my money, you cunt.
And also, I get it with these fucking 6,000 times a day. You can't just give. Also, that's why charities are there. They raise money. It's not for the individual to give all the money. Government can actually do all this. Like people pay tax and all this. I'm going off on one. Charities.
No, go on.
Charities,
Charities.
didn't even qualify for this World Cup. I don't know how did we even get there?
Here's what I will say. A lady messaged me the other day and talked to me about her son. She was not asking for anything. She was actually asking for tickets for something, right? Weren't asking for me to buy them or anything like that. Just asking where she could get them. Her son was sick. And I went, how is he? He was a West Ham fan. I called Stoey up, plug, Stoey for merchandise. And I got him a Bowen shirt, all signed, and sent it to the house.
Yeah,
and I
nice.
thought, you know
Yeah,
what?
that'll do.
I'd rather do
Karma.
that. Like,
That's
you know, like,
karma.
Yeah.
not because of
yeah.
it, like anything. And she didn't owe me nothing, anything. I didn't know him, whatever. And I'd rather do something like that.
Lionesses.
Listen, Lionesses have always existed, but personally, I preferred it when all you heard about them was the very corner of the sports page and you've just found out they'd won another game 27-4. I didn't want to see their fucking faces. I don't want to know about their personalities. I certainly don't want to watch them win sports personality of the cunting year.
Yeah.
Because they've got fuck all personality between a lot of them. But one of them will win it this year. Two of them are nominated.
Are they?
Yeah, 2 of them are nominated. The other one's a rugby bird, and then you got boom, boom, boom. No Scott McTominay, man. Don't worry about him.
They're good though, Linus, isn't they?
Well, they have won a lot.
For their game.
And that is exactly it, right? I don't think anyone... Like, I don't watch women's football, but I do with daughters.
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate what they've done, that my daughter could actually look and want to play football if she wants to do that, right? I don't care. I've actually never, ever watched a women's game of football. Same as I don't care about
Cricket.
I hate cricket, right? So I've never watched that. I've never watched an Ashes, got no interest in it whatsoever. So it's just a different sport to me. And
I think
now,
because it's female, everyone thinks you're being offensive because it's female. You don't like it because it's female.
Yeah,
Do you know
and
what I
it's
mean?
weird
It's not
because
that.
I actually, weirdly, female UFC, one of my favourites. And actual fact is, I don't love UFC. I prefer boxing, but I watched UFC because of Ronda Rousey. Like, I actually loved that. So it wasn't because they're female. I like women's tennis. Like I used to love watching Serena Williams, Williams.
More
It
balls
was
to play
brilliant.
longer.
Like it was
yeah.
like, so it's not women, and I think what it is
It's infiltrated into the men's game.
Sky Sports News should have almost been a category here because it was. I watched Sky Sports News is my favourite channel on TV, or was. Now
406.
it's just it's like everything
Nauseating.
is an agenda, and it's not real anymore.
No.
It's all push this, push that, push that, push this, and I think that's what we've got tired of. Is it being pushed? And it's not just about the football.
Yep.
People say, "Well, it's men's football." I'm more than happy for it to be a woman's
Channel.
Sky Sports channel.
But
Yeah,
they
yeah,
won't.
yeah.
Do you know why they won't?
it doesn't
because
earn money.
no one will fucking watch it. So if you infiltrate it into like the men's side of the game, it's like people are then watching interviews with fucking like players, Eden Hazard, for
Yeah.
example, and then out of nowhere they're then going to be talking about fucking Serena Biegman. Like,
Let me tell
Sorry,
you about. I got see these lionesses. For me, it's the over glorification of them. It's the sudden. No one gave a flying fuck. No one knew the England striker, captain, whatever, 10 years ago. Yeah, let alone 15, 20, whatever, and no one had a fucking problem with it. Still existed. Them girls could still fucking go to Lionesses games. It was still there. The parent can still tell the child, oh, well, you know, women can play. You know what I mean? Them fucking, I'm sorry, them teams were there. Yeah. But it's this sudden fucking, like,
Well, it's for money.
they've been blasted.
That's what it is.
They've
Because
been-
they're hoping it's going to be another money spinner for clubs.
Well, of course it
That
is,
is actually
yeah,
what
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
That is really what it is. And it kind of comes down into American involvement of...
I've said to him that I think somewhere along the line the Premier League will be a co-ed league.
No chance.
I don't disagree with that.
Men and
I,
women.
I think that will happen.
No,
I don't think we're that far away from it.
No contact football,
No chance.
taken away heading and tackling at a young age.
Yeah.
And then like the young kids, like when our kids are all similar
Yeah.
ages, boys and girls will be playing in the same teams, or you'll have a boys team against a girls team. The boys will bash them fucking 10-0, and it'll be like.
I do think that will happen. I really do. I think football's so...
Well, yeah,
the
but
Premier League
how,
ain't itself.
how would they
Yeah.
implement it? How would they say? So it's a bit like free foreigners rule. You've got to have 3 girls in your team.
Maybe.
Or 5 English team, 5 British-born players.
Yeah, I think it'll be...
They should bring that in, by the way. That'd be fucking good. If they brought
well,
back
we won't
in
because the Premier League...
would just
So Germany did it.
Oh, did
Germany
they?
sacrificed their league years ago for the national team.
Yeah.
We
Really?
went the
When-
Premier
when?
League...
What years?
Not that long ago, where you had to have... Like, if you look at German managers, they all go... They get jobs in the B leagues and they get promoted because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
want
then
German
the
managers to
German
go to the
managers, yeah.
national team.
Yeah.
Right.
So they haven't got that influx. They've got influx of stars, obviously. But I think they had you had to have a lot of German. That's why they played a lot of young Germans in Germany and things like that.
That's
Well,
what
look
they
at
do.
those,
That's
yeah.
what with the ownership of the ground. 51% of it is owned
By the fans.
By the fans.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they got decent ticket prices and things like that.
Oh yeah, you go to an away game. It's like £20 a ticket, and your away travel is subsidised on the
Wow.
ground.
Although away, actually, we're coming on to ticket.
Yeah,
We're going to go
we're
on to that in a
gonna get
minute.
there. Let's have
12-month season.
Let's not talk about content creators.
Content creator. No, but you've got to because they're
the
wild,
World Cup is going to be full of them.
They're wildly
mate.
irritating.
Like
need to
Formula
be
1
there.
now. Like Formula 1. Right?
Yeah.
People love Formula 1 now, right?
Let Martin
Oh, is
Brundle
that
gonna
the
rant
new,
about
is that
Formula
the new
1.
thing? Is that the new content
No,
thing?
so what it is, when my father-in-law owned Formula 1, you had, it was, well, I never thought I'd ever say that.
My father-in-law owned Formula One.
Yeah, go on, go on.
What it was, the grid was the most famous,
Sacred.
sexy people. And I suppose you never had social media, so you weren't hearing
Yeah,
from
now it's
Robert De Niro
KSI
or Brad
on the
Pitt
fucking
then or
grid
something
and
like that,
that.
right? And it was ultra VVIP people on there.
Yeah.
Now you've got people being paid to go to film
To get
and
the-
do something stupid.
It's all views
and things
driven,
like
isn't
that.
it?
It's
Oh,
all
look, there's
views
Lando
driven.
Norris behind
And
me.
listen,
you know what I mean?
what they've done, the Americans now, is they've made it accessible in America, which Formula One they never cared about.
But that
America.
Drive to Survive, Netflix
Done it.
and all that stuff.
Was that?
Yeah.
And then all this stuff has done it. So now what I see loads of Americans. Americans love to go to anything that something famous is going to. They've got no interest in the thing whatsoever. We ain't going to all go to Lionesses just to be there to all post thingy and do something silly and do a silly game around the pitch, right?
Yeah.
Because we go, no, that's not us. But these Americans, they'll go, oh no, I'm at the Formula One. Did you see Beyonce walking around in like the full race gear
What, this happened?
at the Vegas
You
Grand
asked-
Prix?
No, I didn't. No, no.
And you're looking at them thinking, oh no, because Americans love fancy dress. They get dressed like they love a theme. So race day, let's all get the race gear on. But I'll bet you World Cup they're going to be wearing full football kits.
Yeah, they're going to,
As long as
aren't they?
they're painted on.
But I went Club World Cup in LA, PSG versus Atletico Madrid. Football shirts were in the crowd.
Yeah.
Didn't matter what one.
Yeah. Oh, just football
But
shirts.
Arsenal,
Just
Liverpool.
soccer
But
shirts.
that's a corner's being taken or a free kick and the phone's out. And now you're like, put the phone away.
Oh,
Yeah, but I mean,
Just be
no,
in
no,
the
no.
moment.
Do you know
Be
what
in
I hate the
moment.
most? Can I have your shirt?
oh, mate, can
Can
I
I have it?
Yeah.
You see it everywhere
Like,
now,
how
don't
on
you?
earth would you let your... And you get the dad like, go on.
Yeah,
go
and they're
Yeah,
our
the
age.
dad,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the dad's wearing a scarf, the hat.
It's the,
Yeah,
dad,
yeah.
it's the dad who wants the
Yeah, yeah.
fucking shirt. It's
Half
the dad,
and half.
It's the dad who wants the shirt. He's just using his son to get the fucking thing.
And
yeah.
content creators are all problem with this.
Well, exactly. They're all come under that. So I think we have to put content creators through because I've got more to say about them. What I mean by 12-month season is I remember missing football. I remember
3 months or
itching
2
for that
months,
first game of the
Yeah.
season and that fucking Saturday coming round and being like that. But I haven't felt that way.
And
for
mean,
spending
years.
them
World Cup, wasn't it?
and spending them couple of months with your family. It was nice to get to know them again, wasn't it? You hadn't seen them, have you?
Hello, baby. all right.
I'll forgo a winter break. I don't give a fuck how knackered. You know, like I've seen Arsenal fans whinging like, oh no, but I want to see the best players out on the pitch, and it's not fair. All our players are getting injured and blah blah. It's like fucking, well, they're footballers. You've got a great big squad. If anyone shouldn't win, just you. Like you've got 2 first 11s. That's a fact. Yeah, but. Fucking 12-month seasons, only a 12-month season because you all want to go on fucking tour and earn loads of money.
Yeah.
You've reduced the FA Cup, which we'll come to. I'm eating into another one here, but you know, you want to bring in winter breaks, bring in a fucking summer break and let's all miss it for a minute.
Yeah.
Because we're all that saturated
But it's
with
just
it.
become so greedy. That's
One-
exactly what it is.
Yeah,
It's
there you
greedy. It's like
But it's the owners of the
Well,
clubs
that-
and the football itself. They're forcing too much.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Come from the first group, FIFA. It's like every group is that.
Do you know how long an average career is in the NFL?
4 years.
3.
Is it 3? Yeah.
3 years.
Really? What, from injuries?
Yeah, and what they take, right? So obviously, but I'm telling you, what I'm saying is they don't care because there's another group of players coming through. What's happening now? These players are playing too many minutes, which they're going to have short careers.
Yeah.
You're going to go, all right, who cares? We're going to give you loads of money. There'll be an we'll just sign a younger geezer.
Because it used to be your peak years were like 27 to 30.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Now it's probably going to be your 24 to 28.
Yeah.
Because kids look at Max
Well, it's all
Dowman.
these extra
Max
minutes they're
Dowman,
playing.
But then, on the other hand, players are,
Rooney.
to
look,
kind of negate that, players are taking care of themselves more. Like, fucking, what's Ronaldo now, 40?
well, he's our age, yeah.
I know he's Ronaldo, but it's like
Don't
he's such
see
a,
him
he's such a
sitting here, do
dickhead, isn't he, Ronaldo? Sorry, he's
He
such
would.
a dickhead. Lionesses can go through because they irritate the fuck out of me, and I put them in the group.
creators?
And yeah, content
I
creators.
think content creators.
yeah,
What, win the group?
Content creators can win the group.
Yeah, I
Just
do,
to
like,
make-
they're just.
And
yeah.
then Lioness is second.
Yeah, you're lucky. Content creators are more irritating than you, but yeah, you've come runner up in Group D. If you want the remainder of the groups and knockout stages and the other World Cups, one every Friday, then have a look on patreon.com/the World Cup of. Grazie, ciao,